Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world, cryptocurrency. That's right. So this is your weekly Arbitrum land update. We have rolled out a bunch of stuff and we're going to go through. The topic of today's video is future-proofing Arbitrum land. Can it be done? Can you future-proof a ROI DApp? To what extent? So we have made huge additions to the UI in the past couple of days. We've added in our external revenue pools, which we talked about in the last video, and I've just added a bridge to make onboarding into Arbitrum land easier. We've started some new competitions in the Telegram group chat as well, so we're going to go through them and explain how it all works. And I'm going to show you some of the pools which I'll be adding into our external pools in the future when I just get them displaying in the UI. So let's get straight to it for today's video. So here we are in Arbitrum land. The price of ETH today is 2,394. We've seen a dip over the past few days in the price of ETH, which is great. I love it when ETH dips because it means that it's cheaper to buy. Ethereum, by the way, is still a 2x from all-time high, which is awesome stuff. So it's a great time to stack. This chart looks like it's prepped to go absolutely insane very, very soon. In Arbitrum land, I can come to the Castle Arb. You can see my positions for this wallet. I have deposited 0.938 Ethereum into this. Today I have $10 of rewards to collect. I've claimed out 0.105. Now, the additions that I've made, and the TVL at the moment is 14.3 ETH. Very nice, good and healthy. So the app at the moment pays 1% daily plus boosts. If I come to my boost section, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a plethora of instructions on how to use this platform. I'm going to kind of sweep through it just so you can get caught up. If you want to know more, then please check out this video up here, which is an introduction video to Arbitrum land. You can see here I can now buy my boost. I have claimed out more than the price of the Tonic of Triumph and the Brew of Bounty, so now I could buy the boost if I wanted to, but I don't have enough ETH in my wallet. Oh no, and I need to get it onto Arbitrum chain because this is Arbitrum land on Arbitrum chain using Ethereum, right? We have added in a nice function here, which is a bridge. Now, I don't have the best history with Change now because once I used it and I did lose some of my funds, but I got them back and we've made amends. I was trying to put Rubik Bridge into this, but their widget just isn't very good and it was quite buggy. And I could foresee a lot of problems with people having to DM me, DMs in the description of this video, by the way, and the Telegram group. We'll talk about that soon. And I didn't want to deal with that. And Change now has worked for everyone else seamlessly, so I decided to go with that one. And we can now send anything you want to Arbitrum chain. So for me, example, I need to buy the boost, right? And of course, DCA and some more positions for this. And I need to see how much ETH I have first in this wallet, which is not much at all, 0.002 ETH. And I need to get the boost, I need to use 0.08 ETH. So I would then come here and I would figure out, what is 0.08, for example, 0.5 BNB is more than enough, and we come to exchange. You can see here also we have our external pools. If we scroll on down, you see a graph which is populated, which shows the pools as they're building and the positions that I've opened them up in, the claimable tokens. These tokens, I'm going to be building these for about another week. So by next week, you will start seeing the injected filling up here and also populating in the chart over time. So you'll see real yield coming into the TVL to support Arbitrum land in its long journey. This is what I mean by future proofing, right? So for example, there's 13 ETH or 14 ETH in the TVL at the moment for Arbitrum land, right? So in theory, therefore, I need to build these pools to roughly about the same as the TVL in order to then sustain the contract for the long term to future proof it. These pools, let me check these. Okay, so for example, we have some of these pools right here, okay? You can see these APRs here that I'm getting from concentrate liquidity positions. This is crystal.app, by the way, link in the description. We have EtherFi and ETH, which I'm really liking at the moment. This is a pretty tight range and it's getting me 100% APR, right? So if I had 13 ETH of EtherFi making 100% APR, that's already 1/3 of the max yield of Arbitrum land being created in external revenue already, right? That is what I mean by future proofing the pools, right? These pools are only going to grow as the market continues to go up into the bull run as well. I have a safe pool here of ETH and USD, which is paying out 35%. Plus, if you come over to Merkle, you'll get an additional yield here for your position as well, which is a nice little boost on the yield, up to about 40 at the moment, which is good. We have Pepe and ETH paying 115. It is a meme coin, high risk, but the The yield is insane. ETH GMX paying out roughly 50%, and ETH and ARB paying out a measly 4% APR, which I'll probably be liquidating this position and moving into other ones soon, right? On top of that, we do have other positions in the external pools, which I've not yet populated because I'm going to have to pull from different places, not just Uniswap, okay? We do have a position that I've just opened in Titan Farms, which is a Titan X protocol, where you can pair up your wrapped ETH and Titan, and at the moment I'm getting 1,700% APR. After just about 10 hours, I've already made $20 from a $800, $900 investment, so that's very good as well. I'll be keeping an eye on this. This is in the extreme high risk. We also come over to Aerodrome, and we do have some positions here as well on Aerodrome, which are going in and out of range right now because ETH is dipping, but I'm going to hold straight because I really don't mind when a position goes down for ETH and USDC because ETH will always go back up. You can see in our pools here, we have 0.5, 0, this is about 2 ETH in here, so about $4,000 or $5,000 of liquidity also farming away, making roughly about 100 to 150% APR. You can see here, this one's still in range. It's making 104% APR at the moment and claiming out about 9 to 10 Aerodrome every day, which is about $15. So about $30 a day coming from these positions alone. And of course, on Cetus, we do have another pool for $5,400, which is farming with Sway and USDC, which is making about $20 a day at the moment, which is roughly about 100% APR too. So I like to stick around 100% APR because that means my range is wide enough that I don't have to stress too much about going out of range, and it is tight enough to make 100% APR, which is my goal for most pools when I'm using external revenue. So you'll see this grow over time as I populate more pairs and more utility into it. We also do have a position in Paca Finance, which I'll probably be putting in here as well because the guys at Paca are very good guys and it's a great protocol. There is about $1,800 in there and it pays around about $8 a day as well. All of these will combine to make a very juicy yield for injecting, and I can't wait for this injection to be kickstarted and start populating this in the chart because everyone, of course, investing in this or thinking about investing in this will start seeing injections coming in real time, and they will be very happy about that. That is Arbitrum land in a nutshell. Basically, that's everything I wanted to cover, but now we can get into the nitty-gritty and the fun things, which you would find in our Telegram group, which you can come up to the hamburger button at the top left, and you'll see here Telegram, right? We're running 2 competitions at the moment. The first competition is the biggest buy. For the next 6 days, let's get into Telegram, and I'll explain exactly how this is working, right? So for the next 6 days, I believe it is, we can find out exactly what's going on in the Telegram group. Let me pull that up here and whoopity-boo. Right, so if I put in raffle stats into here, we have the biggest buy at the moment is me. The prize is one SCC NFT, which is currently valued on OpenSea at 0.13 ETH, which is about $300. The biggest buy will get that for the week. There are 126 hours left, which is about 6 days left in the raffle. And also, all buys and compounds going into Arbitrum land will win tickets. These tickets get you a chance to win the prize. The prize is the prize pool. The prize pool is a percentage of all ETH deposited into the contract, also in the 7-day period. So by investing into Arbitrum land, you get tickets. You also get your 1% daily in Arbitrum land, and it unlocks your referral link, right? But then you also will, if you buy, my small buy at the moment, 0.05 ETH, is already taking the NFT, which is awesome, right? So if you do see that the tick is going down and you are interested in investing, then get the biggest buy, and then you also win the NFT, and you could win the prize pot as well with the tickets. We're continuing our raid competitions as well. We gave away for the raids, we had first, second, and third prize. The first place got $25, second place 15, third place 15, so they're doing very well as well, just by engaging with our Twitter. And last week, the raffle winner came away with $50 as well, is what they won. The prize for the biggest, where was it? Yeah, $50, which I beefed up to make it more lucrative for the winner of that one. So lots of ways to earn with Arbitrum land. So I will be fixing up this bridge just after this video to make sure it is working correctly. I'm not sure why it's not working, but I'll fix it, don't worry. So by the time this video is up, the bridge will be working and you'll be able to onboard your Arbitrum land ETH in from any chain you want using Change Now. I'll have a little explanation tutorial on how to use it. It's exactly the same bridge we have on Polygon land, so not a big problem for anyone, I'm sure. Coming up this week, we will have a new promotional video from Experience Crypto, so watch out for that one. We'll be doing some raids on that on Twitter to try and get some more exposure to a wider audience. And me personally, I'm just working on building these pools, building some charts, building some data so people can see that this is a future-proofing project, which my whole aim for this is to make sure all investors are paid out for a long time to come. Okay, I've been Crypto Mischief. Hope you enjoyed this catch-up video with Arbitrum Land, and I will see you in the next one. Peace, and as always, don't get wrecked.